Picture this. You're out camping with your friends or your family, and in the middle of the night, you hear a sound outside your tent. You go out to see what it is, and you see a 200-pound, 4-foot black bear going through your cooler. Now, you may not think that it's a big deal that a black bear ate some of your food, but the more that this happens, the bigger of a deal it becomes. In the state of Tennessee, there's anywhere between 3,500 and 5,000 wild black bear. Now, that number has significantly grown over the past 10 years because the black bear were protected in this state. Now, for the past few years, Tennessee has allowed hunting of these black bear. As the black bear number grows and as the people population in the state of Tennessee grow, these encounters become more and more common. Now, black bears statistically aren't normal to attack people. They're normally shy, they stay away from people, things like that. But as we develop more and more into their natural habitat, they have no choice but to interact with us. Now, you're thinking, well, what is the big deal if a black bear eats food? Well, the problem is that if a black bear eats your food in a campsite, he notices how easy that was. All he had to do was walk up, and there was food practically laid out for him. Now, the next time he's hungry, he's going to wander into that same campsite and hope that there's food there as well. And it's become a routine. That black bear knows that when he goes there and there are people there, there's food that he can eat. Now, when he can't get food there, he tracks down the next people at the next campsite to see if they have food. And it goes down the line. Now, when there's no people there, he wanders the forest and happens to walk into a neighborhood. Then he goes through the neighborhood, finds trash cans or any food that people have left out, and starts eating that. Now, if you just walk outside and see a black bear going through your trash, you freak out a little bit. It's not something you're used to. Now, the problem is there are some people who are so terrified they end up shooting the bear to protect themselves, their family, and their property. The problem with that is that you didn't necessarily need to shoot the bear. Black bears are usually very shy and shy away from loud sounds. If you were to bang on a pots and pans, that black bear probably would have run away. But that's not the first thing people think of. They think of, I have to protect my family and my property, and they end up shooting the bear. Or they call the Tennessee Wildlife, and Tennessee Wildlife comes and they relocate the bear. Now, the problem with that is you take a bear and plop him down in a different county or somewhere far away from what he's used to. That would be like taking you and putting you in a different county and saying, good luck. That bear has no idea where he's supposed to go. This isn't his home. The other problem that we come across is now that black bear is so dependent on food. He's not sure how to hunt or scout for his food anymore. He's so used to just walking up and finding food laid out for him. So even though we've relocated that bear will end up wandering into another neighborhood because that's what he's used to. He knows that that's where he can go to get food. So either he is going to continue to do this or he's going to starve. The problem if he continues to do this is that he's going to end up getting shot or he's going to have to be put down. Because in most places, black bears or any bear or predator has the 3-strike law, where if they have human contact more than 3 times, then they have to be put down. They cannot cope without being dependent on humans. And that endangers the bear and the humans. So if you see a bear, leave it alone. Let it go about its business. But if the bear is becoming a nuisance, then yes, you should call Tennessee Wildlife and have that bear relocated. But just remember, as we grow, we're going into their habitat. They have to cope with us just as well as we have to cope with them.